So, I want to talk to you about the Klim Adventure gear. Just got back off my first off-road, wet, dirty, muddy, shitty ride, sliding around all over the place like an absolute idiot because I don't know what I'm doing on road tyres on the GS. Well, the 90-10 Battle Axe A41s it comes with anyway. To me, they're road tyres. This is the first test that this Klim kit's really got from me. I've had it now a couple of months. Today was the first time sitting on a motorway at 70 miles an hour behind lorries and trucks and all sorts, treating me to a roadway power shower. And that was 70 miles an hour for about 45 minutes. Not one bit of moisture got in this. Oh, should say, Badlands Pro top. It's what was current a couple of weeks ago. They've just dropped the new one. Doesn't look any different to me apart from a little bit of articulation around the arms, which is not a bad idea, but essentially looks the same jacket. Triple laminate Gore-Tex. I went for the Carlsbad trousers, pants, because I tried on the Badlands Pro, felt really good, felt like the jacket does. It feels like you can jump out of a car at 70 miles an hour and be fine. Obviously that's not true, don't try it, stupid idea. But you get a sense of security with this. There's super fabric everywhere. The level 2 armour, shoulders, elbows, back, and you get chest protection as well. Feels super secure. The trousers though, when I tried them on, I just felt getting on and off the bike. If I was thinking about touring abroad and I want to get on and off the bike multiple times to take pictures and drink coffee and do all the usual touristy shit, they just felt a bit stiff. The jacket is stiff as well. It breaks in eventually, but I just thought throwing your leg over a tall adventure bike, I wanted something a bit more lightweight and flexible. The Carlsbad, they're a dual layer laminate, so they're not quite as thick and inflexible as the Badlands Pro. So I've gone with those. Little less protection, still feel great, really good hip and knee armour. And then to top it off, I've got the things that Frankenstein would be happy with as well. The big clumpy Adventure Pro GTX boots from Klim. Now, these boots are incredible. All this kit, today, 70 mile an hour power shower for 45 minutes, plus the off-road section in wet, slimy mud and chalk and all that rubbish. Not one bit of moisture's got in anywhere. I've not felt cold once. It's been about 9 degrees centigrade here for most of the ride. Yeah, never felt cold once, never got wet. Super comfortable, can definitely stand on the bike and move about and get your weight off, and you know, it's articulated enough that you can move about in these, no problem at all. And the days where I've ridden in the dry, it got up to, what is it, it's April now, last month it got up to 18-19 degrees on a couple of the rides, and it was very sunny. The vents on here are absolutely incredible. Didn't feel uncomfortable once I unzipped a couple of the vents. Didn't do all of them. There's 10 vents on this jacket. You got 4 vents on the trousers as well. Didn't feel uncomfortable or sticky once. All I had undone in 18 degrees was when I was in town riding really slow or stationary, I had the arm vents here and here unzipped. I didn't even reach around and do the rear ones. And I had all day just one of the upper vents here. That was enough. In 18 degrees I didn't feel comfortable. I had a cotton t-shirt on, and when I got home it wasn't wet or sticky and I wasn't uncomfortable. So amazing ventilation. Looking forward to the warmer weather, looking forward to coming back and giving you an update on what it's like to ride in this kit in 20 degree plus, so you know, 24, 25, 26. That's a typical summer's day here in the UK, down south. But comfort wise, oh, fit, I should talk about fit. So jacket, I am 5'8", 5'9". I weigh 77, 78 kilos, something like that. I have got a medium jacket. There's enough room in here. I've got a t-shirt and a thicker mid-layer on today as well. Still plenty of room. You can adjust all the room. There's loads of reviews out there. You can go and watch all the stuff on those guys. I wanted to talk to you about real world, especially in the UK, in the wet, in the damp, and what it was like. But fit, yeah. So I generally wear medium clothing. It's got 38, 40 chest, that sort of stuff. Medium fits me perfectly. Same with the legs. Got a 32 because I've put on some weight in COVID. I'm a bit of a fat git. The legs are probably a tiny bit longer than I would like. They're fine on the bike. They're absolutely fine. But I probably would have liked them to have been just, I don't know, 2 inches shorter, inch shorter, something like that. If I could have squeezed my fat dad bod into a 30 waist, the legs were. The length of the leg was perfect, but hey, what can I say? I've eaten too many cakes and biscuits all over lockdown COVID, so here you are. What are you going to do? It's what the GS is for. Big, fat, heavy bike to carry around a overweight, middle-aged guy. So yeah, the boots. Well, the boot sizing is a bit weird, actually. These are, if I remember rightly, a 45? I want to say 45. Which was a US 10. So right, when you first put your foot in them, they feel really plush. The whole inside feels like you're in some sort of memory foam gel cocoon, right from the shin all the way down to your toes. It's incredible. But what it does is, it makes you feel like, oh, these fit, they're great, they're comfortable, they're lovely, and off you go. I walked around indoors with them for 2 evenings before I ventured outside and got them dirty, just so I could take them back if they didn't fit. And they started to feel, just on my right foot, a bit too narrow across the toes where the ball of the foot is. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I need the next size up. However, persevere with them, because after 2 or 3 nights of walking around the house just for an hour or two each evening in them, that memory foam, or whatever it is in there, that gel, gives and shapes to your foot. And the additional depth it gave me in the toe box area just meant that the width was a little bit, it felt like a little bit more spacious. Bottom line is, give them an evening or two walking around in your house and you'll probably find they fit perfect. I don't think the fabric gave, because it's entirely 100% synthetic. So for you vegans out there, you're going to be happy with these. No cows were harmed. And the other good thing I want to show you about these, you've got 3 types of adjustment. You've got the clasp, the Velcro, and the boa at the back grips around from the bottom of the calf all the way down to the ankle. So I would say if you're after an adventure boot, these are not cheap. In the UK, they're £450. I guess that equates to somewhere between $450 to $550 US dollars. But they're not the dearest boot on the market either, but they do definitely feel, to me, an incredible fit. The toe box is much taller. They talk about that on the Klim website when they're talking about the design phase. The toe box is taller to enable your feet to have more air around the toes, for comfort and for warmth in the winter, where your toes and your feet are going to generate heat. It will get trapped and form a pocket around the feet. So that will help keep your feet more comfortable and warm in the winter, they say. I can definitely feel that. There's so much wiggle room vertically with your toes. Downside of that, I've made another video about this. Have a look in the comments. I'll link to it down there. I've had to adjust on the bike the gear selector. There's no way these boots were going underneath that gear selector when it's set to the factory. No way. So yeah, I had to adjust the gear selector to its maximum height in order to get these boots underneath. Now, no problem at all, but it did need that adjustment. It's not a difficult job. Watch my video. If you have never done it before or you don't know what's involved, it's literally a 5-minute job maximum and you're done. It's really super easy. So that's it. Klim Adventure GTX, waterproof, warm, comfortable, really, really adjustable. If you've got fat calves or skinny calves or wide ankles or narrow ankles for the same foot size, these boots will adjust to it. Perfect. Carlsbad trousers, great, super comfortable, very easy to get on and off the bike, throw a leg over it or climb over it. I climb on my bike horse style. Easy, no problem at all. Jacket, more rigid, super warm, Ventilation's incredible. Again, waterproof. Oh, adjustable cinchable neck. No rain today's got down there at all, and it's not uncomfortable. It's not digging in at all. But yeah, you can really, you've got this pull tab at the back. You can just adjust it and customize it to your, you know, your size of neck. If you're built like a bull, no problem, you can sort this. If you've got a skinny little pencil neck, again, no problem, you can sort it. Pockets galore, vents galore. Oh, the kidney belt, yes, the kidney belt in this. Let me show you. So, there's a lot been spoken online, on YouTube, about this jacket in the reviews, about people unhappy about this belt. And, oh, and the weight of the jacket as well. This all ties in, trust me, I'm getting there, I am getting there. This jacket feels super heavy when you hold it in your hand, right, on a coat hanger. It really is ridiculously heavy. And when you first put it on, you feel that weight. It feels really, really heavy. But you put this on, and I've just felt the weight drop on my shoulders. Now I'm taking the weight of the jacket. But this is like a decent rucksack. You do that up, it's elasticated, so you do it up fairly snug. It's not pulling into me because it's elasticated. But what it's doing is, it's putting the weight of the jacket onto my hips now. So now there's nothing here, it feels nice and light. So the only time this jacket feels heavy is before you put it on and straight after you take it off. The rest of the time, nice and comfortable. The other complaint I heard online was, and this does happen, it is true, it's happened to me every single time I've taken it off. If you take this off like this and then take the jacket off, one side of this will disappear because this runs in a slot inside the jacket around the back. It will disappear in and you're fishing around in there trying to get it out. So, top tip, when you take it off, just Velcro it together behind your back. And that way it never disappears inside the jacket when you want to next put it on. Great, I think that's everything covered. As always, if you've got something from the video, you've liked it, you've enjoyed it, or you just want to comment on it and help some other people, leave some comments below. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, it really does help. If you hit the bell as well, you'll get notified of any future stuff that I bring to you as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.